Hey friends, so this is currently planner chaos and we should talk about it. We should talk about why I thought it was a good idea to have 4 planners in 2025. Spoiler alert, it was not a good idea for me. Might be a good idea for you. It was definitely not a good idea for me. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So join me. These are, but first, actually, let's just gather ourselves. It's Friday night, and you happen to be my hot date, and these planners, and this wine. Okay? I'm drinking some red. I have no idea what's about to come out of my mouth. I'm already hot. I have on a sweater. Let me take it off. I'm old, so I keep my readers on everything that is attached to my body. Okay, cashmere sweater is off. Let's put the readers on and let's get into this. I thought it was a good idea to have 4 planners for 2025. So welcome to my Techo Kaigi. We're going to talk to our planners, talk about our planners, and hopefully by the end of it, I would have come to some conclusions about what is going to happen going forward. So let's recap the planners that I have. I have my work planner, which is a B6 sterling ink common planner, and I'm already, the year hasn't even started too much. We just started March and I've already gotten about here. These are all the pages that I have left. So keep that in mind because that is important and it's related to what I'm about to share with you about the other planners. But this is working just fine. You know, I don't love it, I don't hate it. It's fine. It's a notebook. That's how I'm using it. I'm using it mainly as a notebook for all of my client notes, and it's working fine. Like, it's no big deal. I just know that, anyway, let me tell you about all the planners and we'll double back. This is a work planner. This is, it started off as my finance planner. Cute little pocket Filofax Ranger, danger. I love it, I love it, I love it. It started off as a finance planner. It has morphed into something more. But this is a pocket Filofax Ranger. And it was set up to help me track my finances. Then we have a cute little Hobonichi Weeks. And this is my health and wellness planner. Okay. I wanted to love it so much. Anyway, and then this cutie Filofax Original Pet Nude is my home and management binder, or at least it was, because we have some changes. So let's just talk about what's working with each and what's not working and how I plan to address it. Okay, I'll leave the Pocket Ranger for last because she's a star. Okay, let's just talk about the work planner. So this is my sterling ink common planner. It is in, it's B6 size. It's in a wonderful squishy Eternal Leather Goods custom to fit the thickness of the full year common planner. And I love it. I mean, I love the cover. I don't want to not use the cover. I love the cover. It's working just fine. It's full of work stuff and YouTube stuff. So I have like a section for all of my YouTube ideas. All of that's working. I have all of my work notes back here. And like I mentioned, I am I am on page 133, and this planner has 367 pages. And I've already used these two, so 365. So I have from 133 to 365. You do the math, because I cannot, because I'm drinking wine. Okay? All I'm saying is I have this much paper left. I can't see myself getting to May with this much paper left. I think I can get through March. I think I can get to April. And maybe a little bit of May, but I think it's going to be the next 2 months and I'm done with this. And that is my dilemma. Because, you know, I had this bright idea that, oh, I needed a work planner separate from personal planner. Or I don't even know what the idea was. I wanted to try out, quite honestly, I was so gung-ho about these weekly pages, vertical weekly pages, because I was just like, oh, I can like do side by side, and all of this is working just fine. Like, I don't have any complaints about it, but like it's working fine. It's doing what it needs to do on the days when I do work, right? Like, you know. But it's not, I don't require it for work, because I really have to rely on my Google Calendar a lot, because I'm working with clients and we schedule all our meetings through Zoom and Microsoft Teams and all that jazz. And I will write things down, because I do like to see when are my meetings, you know, just to kind of stay on top of my day. But this vertical layout isn't working how I thought it would work out. I thought I would be all into time blocking and tracking my time and doing all the things. And when actually it ends up just becoming another sheet of paper where I write things on. And I write them anywhere. Like, my meeting could be at 4 p.m. I write up here. It don't matter, because the numbers don't matter to me. I see them and I want to like use them, but I just do whatever I want, you know, when I want to do it or when I have to do it when it comes to client work. So I don't know what that says about me. I still think this is wonderful. I'm still going to try a vertical layout, but you know, I don't need it, not for work. For work, all I really need, and I knew this about myself going in, that's why I got the Common Planner full years. All I need for work is a really thick notebook. Several notebooks, actually, because I will just write notes and then I'll hold onto the notebook when I'm done for a little while until I'm ready to purge it and throw it away. But that's something that I learned, that for work, I just really need a notebook. So, and then all of this wonderful stuff up here in the front, I don't really need these. I don't really need to do this. Like, this is not, it's not important. So I don't really need a monthly for work. What else am I not using in this book? I haven't gotten around to putting my vision board in here. I did write down my goals, but then I didn't do this part. I'm still going to adhere to these goals, and I put down some beautiful stickers. I wish I could figure out how to take them out. I may cut this whole page out and just save the page, because I do like it. So I didn't finish this. The trackers is another thing. I never got around to filling this out. These trackers I kind of fill out, but because I'm tracking all over the place, I'm tracking in my Hobonichi weeks, I'm tracking here, I'm tracking on the daily page or the weekly pages. It's just too much tracking. Like, so I have to solve for tracking. I do like the idea of tracking, but it's just, this wasn't working for me. So this isn't working for me. This monthly isn't working for me. The weekly, I can take it or leave it. I still think it's fun and cute. It's fun. All I really need, though, is a good old notebook. Just a good old notebook with a lot of pages, and I'm set for work. I don't need anything else, right? So, yeah. So I'm hanging here with this, and when all the pages run out, I'm going to have to solve for what I'm going to do for work. And what I think is probably going to be is just simply me getting another notebook, just a notebook, no calendar, none of that business, none of that jazz. I may just get a notebook, and I already have lots of notebooks, and just use a notebook for work like I've been using, and then use this beautiful cover for another purpose, which we haven't talked about on the channel at all, but I'm on a French language learning journey, and I have all of my French notes and notebook in a B6 Chic Sparrow Traveler's Notebook, but I can easily put it in here and continue to love on this for the year, which is my intention. So yeah, for work, all I need is a thick notebook. That's it. And it doesn't even have to be fountain pen friendly, because I don't care. I just be writing stuff. I don't need it to be neat. So that's that. So have to find a solution for when these pages run out. I think I have some ideas. I'll let you know about them in a second, but let's keep going on with the planners. Let's go to the Hobonichi weeks. So my Hobo weeks, I love, how cute is this? This is the Yumi Kirigishi cover. I really like this. I thought that I would like it and love it more, but I think the reason why I'm not so attached to this planner is because I'm just a one planner kind of girl. So am I in here? Am I in here? Am I in here? Like, what is it? And because I have to split my attention, I just haven't been able to fall in love with this like I should. And I really do love the Hobonichi weeks. Like, I've been using it for the past few years as my only planner, personal and work. But it wasn't until last year where I decided, let me see if I can separate personal and work. And then I was like, oh, let me see if I can get a fitness journal in there. You know, just following along with what y'all are doing, when I should have been minding my business, doing what I should have been doing for me. No, it was fun. It really was fun. But I don't want to planner hop. It's just too stressful, and I got a lot going on in my life. Like, I don't need my planners to become a chore. They're there to help me stay organized and productive and on task. So I don't want it to become a chore. This, I set it up so beautifully. Like, look at my cute little stuff here. Got my pictures here. I got all the cute stickers. I got the vision board. I do fill out this little calculator, step counter based on my watch. I haven't been exercising at all, mainly because I have a torn meniscus and it's problematic, but I am in physical therapy now, so I'm adding that. This was so cute. I thought that this is what I was going to use the monthly for the whole year, and I got through that month, and I got through this month, and then stuff just starts falling apart. I was traveling, and I didn't take this planner with me, and it was just, I was just like, this isn't really useful. I love the cute little emoticons, but I'm not referring back to this, and I don't want to spend any more time on that. So in March, I'm actually using it to track my physical therapy. I'm in physical therapy now. So I just started that, and I'll be in physical therapy for 8 to 10 weeks or so. So I'm just going to use this more functionally, I guess. I don't know, but it's super cute. And then the weeklies, I mean, they're hit or miss. I played around with a couple different ideas. Bring you in a little bit. Like, tracking my anxiety, insomnia, habits. You know, just using marker and my uni Jetstream. Some stickers here and there. So this has been fine, but it's still not hitting. And then I was traveling, so I didn't put anything here. It's still not hitting like I want it to hit. So I just tried so many different things. And yeah, it's a doozy. But we're in here. One thing I do like, though, is I've been using the back pages quite a bit. I got this tracker idea from my Dandelion Diaries, and I like it. I added some things that I don't think she has on hers. Like I added the moon phases and my whole entire cycle, you know, follicular, ovulation, luteal, etc. And then was tracking sleep, energy, and anxiety. And then in February, everything fell off because I was traveling. So I wasn't keeping track. But when I got back home, I started tracking. And I only was tracking energy and anxiety. And then this month, I'm tracking mood, energy, and anxiety. I put like smiley faces and stuff here. I got this from Lindsay Scribbles. Happy, meh, sad, crying. So I have that, and then just tracking that. So this part is useful for me as far as health tracking. I think this is probably all I need, and then a place to log exercise. Quite frankly, I don't think I need more than a tracker and just a place to log exercise, because I do all of my food tracking in an app. So I just set aside pages for the rest of the year for that. And then I have notes to do other things. Like I set up my skincare routine, keeping a log of when I go get facials and stuff. And then this is supposed to be for wardrobe planning. I haven't I just haven't gotten here, and I don't know why, and I want to. I want to be here. I want to love this. These are appointments, notes from my doctors and physical therapists, my home program. So, you know, I don't know. I can't call it. I can't call it. But I have some ideas on how to re-engage this. And I'm going to tell you about them right now. So, I think I would be better. The goal for me now is to simplify my system. I already told you how much I'm loving this. So this doesn't even need any. I mean, I love this thing. This thing is wonderful. Okay. With this has morphed into my everyday carry. So it's my wallet, as you can see, and it's my planner, how I plan all my appointments and schedules and lists and things like that. Like, this thing is everything. If you saw my last video, I did a little walkthrough. Every day I am adding more functionality to it, adding more creativity to it. And Pocket is just for me. I don't know what to say. I'm a small person. Well, I'm not a small person, but I'm short. I got small hands, and I just think everything that's cute and little is cute. Everything that's little is cute to me. It's so cute. So I love this. This is my everyday carry wallet. It's brilliant, and it's getting better every day as I add more things to it. So this is going nowhere. But these two, these are leaving. So here's what I'm thinking. Home management binder. I love this so much. Like, it's such a beautiful planner. It's such a wonderful size, the personal size. But it was my home management reference planner, so I really wasn't getting that much use out of it. I was touching it maybe once a week. And if I'm in like a work sprint like I am now, I am not touching this thing. And I don't like that, because I want to use my things. And I think I can make this be really functional. So here's what I decided to do, y'all. One thing I've already settled on. Another thing I'm just debating about. So I'm running a couple experiments right now in here. As you can see, there's a health tab and a work tab. I am running an experiment of what it would look like to have my health planner inside of this ring planner, and how would that feel for me. I found this on the interwebs, and I printed it out because I really wanted that Paddington Weeks. Okay. And I just have some printables that I got in here. This one is from Randy Paper Co. And then this is from Planner Insert Co. So I went and I bought a printable, a download printable that looks like the Hobonichi Weeks. And, I mean, can you see that? I don't know if you can. Take some stuff out so I can focus. And I just started filling it out to see if I could deal with it, and I think I can. These are really nice printables. Same kind of like layout as the Hobonichi Weeks. The grids are kind of distracting, but whatever. I printed out a bunch. And then here's what I wanted to show you. Please don't think I'm crazy. I wanted to see what it would be like if I cut my Hobonichi Weeks up and put it inside my rings. Am I crazy? Am I crazy for even thinking about taking all of these pages out and put them in my rings? As you can see, I took some pages out of the Hobonichi Weeks from last year just to see what it would look like. Yes, it's shorter, but who cares? It's in there. It's Hobonichi paper, Tomoe River paper. And I was like, you know what? I think I could do this. I think I could cut up my Hobonichi Weeks, and I wouldn't cut it up. What I would do is literally take my time and like cut through the seams and pull out each of the leaves and then hole punch it and put it in my planner here. But I think what that'll do is that will cause me to, one, actually use the paper, use it up. Because I don't keep these planners year over year. I only keep them until I use up all the paper, and then I get rid of it. I don't need to log it. I'm not archiving it. It's over. It's in the past. My journals are a different story. I do log those and I keep those. But planners, like, that's another reason why I think I like the rings so much. You finish using a piece of paper, just throw it away. Recycle it, of course, but you can just move things around and like, oh, this layout isn't working this week. I can try this layout one week, and then I can try another layout another week. Try another printable. Right? So that's what I'm thinking for this. I think I'm gonna disassemble this weekend and put it all. I wonder how thick it's gonna be. I think it'll be enough space. I wouldn't have to put everything in here because I can leave some of the note pages out until I use them. But I think that's what I'm gonna do, guys. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I wouldn't cut this. I would just hole punch it and then have it be a little overhang. And that will be okay with me because I don't care. Or maybe I would cut it a little bit. I wouldn't cut it. I would preserve this. I would not cut this because it's so cute. It's so cute. So anyway, that's what I'm thinking. Please tell me in the comments if you think I'm crazy for cutting up my Hobonichi Weeks and putting it into my rings so that I can actually use it. So that means now I won't have to reach for a second planner. I will just have 3 planners, right? But also, I set up an experiment called the work section. And I just printed out some free printables to see. So I have a calendar here if I needed it. I have this, which is way more practical for work for me than a calendar, because I don't want to have a calendar in every section. Like even this, I don't think I would put the calendar in here. I think what I'll do is when I cut this up, I will just maintain this page because it's cute. Maintain this page. I'll keep the trackers. And I would just probably keep these pages just because they're cute to look at. But then I don't need to add the rest of the months. I can just leave them here because I can't have multiple calendars because then I'm going to get confused. And if this is going to be my everyday carry, all of my appointments need to go in this one calendar. And then my work appointments, what I'm going to do is, let me show you something like this. I'll get from Peanuts Planner Co. And it's like a monthly and you can pull out and write. So I have it in here, but I would do this same thing in the pocket size and print it on Tomoe River paper, pop it in here. so that I just have a quick reference of like I highlight the day and then write down client meeting, and it'll just be for my client meetings. So I think that will be useful to put in my pocket. That way I just have one calendar for work and one and personal, but it's all in the same place. But as far as like work planning, I experimenting with a couple printables. I don't like this one, so I decided that this one was not going to work for me because I don't like the time on the side. I had another option here that I tried out. This was fun. This was clean. This seems to be useful, so I'm thinking about keeping that. And then this week I tried doing splitting it with appointments on this side and tasks on this side, and then I added this little note in between. So I think I really like experimenting with work stuff in here when the time comes. Oh, here's some other options that I have for work. So I tried this on the Hobonichi paper. That was okay. And then, oh, this one I hadn't tried yet, but I want to try this one where it's like this. You can put stuff here and then just long to-dos. I think I may try that out. But the whole point is that I can try out several different kinds of weeklies all in the same month if I want to with the rings planner. I guess that's why I like it so much, because I don't have to settle on one thing. There might be a week when I need to time track, so I need to use something like this. But there might be a week when I don't need that. I just need breathing room. So I'm going to keep running this experiment and I will report back. But I know that by the time I'm done with these pages in a couple months, I'm going to have to like make a decision. In the meantime, though, I'm going to keep using this because I paid my good money for it and I'm going to use it. And, or if I get impatient and I'm like, oh, I don't want to, I will just cut out the rest of the pages in here and use these and punch them and put them right up in here. And then just go ahead and make the switch. So that may happen sooner or later. I just want to consolidate. I mean, it would be so wonderful just to only have 2 planners. And this would be like everyday carry. All of my my calendars will be in here, monthly calendar, weekly calendar. I'll be doing all of my little expense tracking. All that stuff will stay in here just like it is. A lot of lists will be in here. And then this will just be my wallet and my planner. All my appointments, everything will be in here. And then in here, I would do lots of lists. Health stuff, work. Home will just be a section. Instead of it being the whole planner, it'll just be a section with all of my lists, like my inventory, pet information, to buy list, all that stuff, all of my projects for the house, the different projects I'm working on in my house. So that can just be its own little section. And then I want to have, I have so many ideas for this. I want to have not a money section, but I want to have a collection section. And this is where I would put all of my summary tables and stuff in this section. So things like the monthly summary of my money will go here. I would put like all of the birthdays would go here. I would put like all of the annual reminders and perpetual calendars would go here. But just having a section where all of my collections and reference material, everything that I want to reference and carry over every time I switch planner covers or whatever, put in that section. And then what else did I want to do? Yeah, that's the thing I want to add. But I think I can make this work for home. Actually, I have all these planner notes, you guys. Like, I'm really trying to get myself together. These are all my planner thoughts. I got pages and pages. So I would have home, health, work, and reference. Reference meaning collections in this planner. And then that way I get to touch this every day and love it. And then this is my everyday carry, my wallet, so I get to touch this every day and love it. And then your girl is not out here crazy with 4 planners. That's crazy for me. I'm too busy for that. Actually, I'm too busy and I don't want to call myself lazy at the same time, but when I'm working hard. So I don't have time for I don't need anything else added to my to-do list. Certainly not updating a planner. But then when I'm not working, I want to relax. I don't want to update a planner. Definitely not 4 of them. So I want to simplify, but I want it to add value to my life. I can see myself taking these with me, literally. If I needed to take both, I could just take both. But when I went to New York, true story, my daughter, I was working one day. I went to a cafe to go work, and I stopped by the house to see her and the baby, and then I was sitting there on the couch doing something, and I said, you know, Nakira, give me my wallet out of my bag. And she looks into my bag and she's like, Mom, how many planners do you have? And I just said, and I was so exasperated, I just said, too many. And I was just like, this has got to end. And when I got back home a couple weeks later, I was just like, girl, give it up, because it was stressful to think about packing 4 planners. And I was just like, what are you doing? And I packed them all. I believe I packed them all. I just never touched them because I was in New York for a very specific purpose, and there was just no time to sit around updating planners. The only thing I was able to do was my gratitude list and my morning pages. So that just put things in perspective. It was like, girl, stop it. You're going back to 2 planners, and you're going to consolidate, and you're going to keep simplifying. But again, it was fun. It was fun to think about, oh yeah, we're going to compartmentalize everything. But it just wasn't real. It's not realistic for me. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And you know what else has suffered as a result of it? My journaling practice has suffered as a result of it, because now I feel like I have to update all these things and keep them because I spent good money on them. And I want to be in my journal. I don't want to be running around thinking about, oh my God, where's the planner? Where's the pen for that planner? What's the do? Oh no, it's enough. It's enough. We're going to put a stop to it while we can. Because I want to restore order to my life. It was simple. I had a journal, I had a planner, and it was enough. And I do still have a lot of notebooks, but I love my notebooks. Like, they're my companions. I don't have to be told to go touch my notebooks. But these planners, So that's it. That's my Techo Kaigi. Number 1. I'm sure in a couple months it might be some more changes, but for now, just know that I am working diligently to go from 4 planners to 2 planners. So if you want to see where I end up, hit that like, comment, and subscribe button, or like, subscribe, and notification button, and stay tuned, because I feel like I'm about to cut up my planners and put them in this planner. Okay. That was a lot. Is anybody else having a hard time? Is it just me? Please tell me about it in the comments. And more importantly, tell me about what are you doing about it. You got planner overwhelm? Tell me how to get better. Tell me what you're doing that is making you feel better about your planner overwhelm. Okay? Because I need some help. But yeah, I think I'm definitely going to cut this up, because you know what? Life is short. And I've been thinking about it for weeks. And then I kept saying to myself, oh, this will just be my last year with Hobonichi, and I'll just get through the year and it'll be fine. Girl, I'm going to cut this up. I'm going to cut this up. That's what I'm going to do. And then you know what I'm going to do after that? I'm going to repurpose the cover and make like a junk journal book. Because this cover is beautiful. I just take out the insides, and then I can just glue some other papers in here and see what happens. Like, make a little junk journal out of it. All right, so that's it. Okay, I'm gonna stop. All right, stay tuned. I have so much to share. I mean, so much. I got new things to share. I got these planners to cut up and share. So come back, bring friends, okay? I'll talk to you later. Bye.